Hello again, this is Doug the 2-Minute Gardener, and let me tell you the story of a daring dog rescue. So I was headed home from a client meeting one day, driving home. I live in Santa, this lovely little community set in the hills outside of San Diego, when I looked over to one side and saw what I thought was a baby coyote about to run onto the freeway. I looked at it a second time and realized to my horror that it was actually a dog about to run onto the freeway. So I pulled over and another gentleman pulled over and we tried to give chase to this dog. Now, this freeway borders on a really huge open section of San Diego County, basically the canyons around Santa and Murphy Canyon, where it's just miles and miles of open, thorny scrub brush filled with rattlesnakes and coyotes. And I'm thinking to myself, oh Lord, please don't let me die doing something stupid like chasing this dog into this canyon where I'll step on a rattlesnake. Anyway, we gave chase and the dog started running around, and then the unthinkable happened. It ran between us and onto the freeway. I thought that was it. The dog's dead. We're never going to recover from this. But, miracle of miracles, a lady stopped, the dog ran under her car and stayed right there. I did the really crazy thing. I ran onto the freeway, stopped all 3 lanes of rush hour traffic, and got other people to jump out of their cars and surround the car so the dog couldn't run any farther onto the freeway. The 5 of us surrounded the dog. The other rescuer who initially jumped out with me, his name was Terry, grabbed a rope and gave it to me. I made a lasso and lassoed the dog from underneath the car, and we pulled it to safety. This poor dog was just an absolute mess. We checked it. It had no collar, it had no microchip, it had all kinds of skin issues. We took it immediately over to my vet to see if there's anything we could do that night. Now, fortunately, the vet was closing, but they did double check that she did not have any kind of microchip whatsoever. So basically it fell to us to bring the dog home and start treating this dog, and that the vet confirmed that it was very malnourished, it had mange, it had all kinds of skin issues. We had a few things at home because we do have another dog, and so we brought it home, much to the surprise of my wife, that I have this dog that is just mangy as all can be. But again, it was just amazing that it even survived in this canyon. There is no water in this canyon, filled with rattlesnakes and coyotes. Somebody clearly dumped this dog with the intention of just letting it die in the canyon. An absolutely heartless thing. But the dog was safe with us now. And so we brought it home. We decided to call it Peanut because it had that kind of tan coating, and it was very tiny. The vet said this was not even a year-old dog. It was a chihuahua mix. And we decided, well, we got to start doing something. So we started with a series of medicated baths, just using what we had, and we just kept giving it a bath after a bath with all the various medications we had, and we could run and buy from PetSmart and other places that over the weekend. And Peanut really did enjoy this bath. Our other dog, Ginger, who is also a rescue, we got her from a rescue agency about 18 months prior, immediately took to comforting Peanut and really kind of showed Peanut that it was going to be okay, that Peanut was in really good hands here with us, and really started to love and care for the dog. And in just a few days, you could start to see the fur starting to come back, the scabs to heal. She was gaining weight, and Peanut and Ginger really started to become really good BFFs. And like all puppies, when they're not eating or playing, they're sleeping. And this one was especially prone to take long, long naps because she had been through some very traumatic situations. Anyway, so while all that was going on, I had filed a report with the San Diego Humane Society and various other lost and found dog pages to try and help and see if there actually was a legitimate owner who had lost this dog. But it was becoming obvious as the weeks went by and all the searching continued that this dog had not been lost by anybody, that she was abused and just abandoned. But now she had found a home where we were starting to really help, and Ginger, of course, was such a great big sister to her. They really were always together and always playing or sleeping or eating. They did it all together, and they really, kind of helped each other along. And it was starting to become very obvious after over a month that there really was no owner. So we decided that, you know what, Ginger really needs a little sister, and this really needs to be our dog. If this dog can survive these canyons with the rattlesnakes and the coyotes and everything else and be that wonderfully tough, she was meant to be a part of our life. She just happened to be there when I drove by. And so we decided that, of course, we're going to keep her. And, of course, Ginger was very happy, as you can see in these photos, that we're going to keep the dog. And she was so happy. And Peanut continued to heal and got extremely bouncy. She has become a very athletic dog. I actually found her on the ping pong table once. But now her and Ginger are just the very best of buds, and they have begun doing all these amazing adventures together. It's really exciting, the things that we get to take them to, between going on long hikes and going to the beach and all these kind of fun places, dog parks, where they will run and play with each other and play with other dogs. It's really amazing to see in just a few months the incredible recovery Peanut has, and the endurance and speed and athletic ability this dog has. We actually did get her DNA tested. She's 33% Chihuahua, 33% big dog, pit bull, Doberman Pinscher, and 33% little dog, poodle, pug, and dachshund. So she is a mix of 18 different breeds, and now she's even a part of my garden videos. As you saw earlier this month when I was doing a video on pruning plants, along comes Peanut. So she has really become a wonderful part of our lives and all the adventures that we really enjoy. So that is the story of a daring dog rescue, of me and rescuing this dog on the freeway, the dog named Peanut, and all the fun adventures we have had and all the great fun adventures we're going to have. So look forward to seeing this dog Peanut in some of the future videos we have coming up. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks so much for watching. Make sure to click like and subscribe, and I promise that tomorrow I will get right back to the actual garden videos, but I had to share with you this very sweet story. Anyway, again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks so much for watching.